We have recently had a lot of people been like, oh, do you have buyer's remorse? Are you kind of sad that you went with such a big rig?
That's right, because we came from a 37-foot travel trailer beforehand.
And the answer is... Welcome back to No Ordinary Path. I'm Kristen. This is my husband, John. John. I was gonna say job. His job is, and then I said John.
This is my husband, Job. It's glad to know. I'm happy to know what I bring to this relationship. Do you guys understand? I bring the job.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back to the job.
This is my husband, John. He is a travel nurse, and we live in a 44-foot toy hauler with our 3 kiddos and a dog. No, we're not sad that we upgraded. We absolutely love our trailer. There are several things we love about it, but today specifically we're going to talk about 6 things that we absolutely love about our toy hauler. It is a 2019 Heartland Cyclone King 4101. Did I get that right?
Yeah, with the SG package.
Okay, yes, with the SG package. So we did buy pre-owned, which we actually really love that we bought pre-owned.
Yeah. And encourage it.
Yes, for sure. And if you stick around to the end, we're also going to mention 2 things that we don't use as much. If you haven't seen our video before, you can check it out up here about the differences between the travel trailer and the toy hauler. We're going to talk about our 6 favorite things, and we're going to break them down into 3 outside and 3 inside.
Right off with the outside, one of my favorite features is the auto leveler. We have the Lippert auto leveler in this trailer, and it is so much easier and so convenient to use at the push of a button. All I do is back the truck off the hitch, and then we are good to go. We just block the chalk and block the tires, and it's just a push of a button. Not only does it auto level it, it also stabilizes everything, and I really appreciate that. It's push button leveling system. So easy. You know, one other thing that really makes it cool about the auto leveling system is I can manually adjust it too to lift the tires off the ground, which was something that was really handy when we got the new tires on it from Discount Tire when that whole trip, because they were like, yeah, it might be too heavy for our jacks. Can you use yours? Yes, I can.
Next thing about the outside that we really love are the awnings. We have 3 awnings on this trailer. So we have one large one that's right here in the front, and then we have another one that kind of covers the kids, what we call the kids door or the garage area. And then on the very back we have another awning that comes out, which is especially helpful if you have the porch out. You can have that awning on. So.
Yeah, it's great for when it's light rain and you just want to kind of keep the campsite area dry. You know, that's fantastic. Of course, also for the sun, just being able to block off the majority of one side of the trailer is really nice. Moving forward, number 3 on the outside, the final is this guy. So this is a sprayer, right? It's nothing super fancy, but the convenience that it offers is really fun, especially because there are 2 ports that are this quick connect system on both sides of the trailer. One's in the front, one's about halfway down the back, in just on the outside of the outdoor kitchen. And we have used this thing for spraying down the kids mostly when they get filthy for whatever reason. I've used it to spray the dog down, sand off your feet when we come back from the beach, you name it. It's just a handy little thing that was well thought out of, that is something small that I really appreciate.
And it's pressurized, so it's just really nice.
That's right. It's not the outdoor shower, which we actually do have one of those too on the intake port of where all the water and everything goes. So you can get the hot water with an actual shower head sprayer. This is separate from that, and there are 2 ports for these. All right,
now we're ready to move on to 3 things inside the rig that we really love. And the first one is the vacuum.
Yeah. So there's an onboard vacuum that we really appreciate, and there's 2 spots that we can utilize it from. One is right by the front door, and it's one of those little kick plates that you just kick it up, it turns the whole thing on automatically. There's a little light so that you can see the dirt.
How real is too real, guys? How real is too real? Gross.
We have our lovely doggos that we love so much, Cinder, and that dog is mostly lab, thus shedding. It happens, and so that vacuum comes in a lot of handy because it is right there. The other place that we can attach it to is right at the bottom of our stairs leading up to the bedroom, and that has like, what is it, like a 20-foot hose?
It's really long.
It's like a 20-foot hose so that we can vacuum almost wherever we want in the RV. See, I can get the teenager.
Vacuum is fed.
Come here. Here, hold this. Here, hold this. Oh man, you suck.
Oh my god. I gotta love the dad jokes. The next inside thing is our bedroom. Come on, let's go check it out.
Sorry.
into our bedroom. This is one of my favorite places in the whole RV because
it is.
because it's our personal space. There's a nice door, it's separated from the kids, and we have this fantastic mattress. It raises and lowers. Check this out. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Oh, don't mind the lights. It takes a lot of power.
When we purchased this rig, this came with it, and it is the RVmattress.com, made by Brooklyn Bedding, Dream Foam Essential. It used to be called the Wanderlust, and we liked it so much that we actually ended up reaching out to Brooklyn Bedding and getting them for the kids' mattresses in the back. That's how much we were so impressed by this. They recently just sent us some new stuff to check out to make this whole space even more comfortable. Check it out. So this is the luxury cooling pillow. I have been waiting to open this for a while now. They sent us 2 of them, and we also got a set of sheets too. I love how Brooklyn Bedding is made in the United States, specifically in our hometown of Phoenix, Arizona. Shipping is free, of course, too, which is really cool. Anywhere in the United States. Feel that. It's like cold.
Oh my gosh!
That is wild feeling. Like it feels like it's been in the freezer. Wow, that's cool. So this, that's pretty good. This is the high loft. So, because I'm kind of more of a side sleeper, and so is Kristen, and it's the high loft. This is the king size one, and it will expand a little bit more than this, but already, yeah, that cooling feature is really neat. The other thing that they sent us is their silky smooth microfiber. Yeah, brushed microfiber sheets. Special thanks again to RVmattress.com and Brooklyn Bedding for partnering with all of this stuff with us. We love their products. If you are looking to upgrade your space in the bedrooms, then definitely check them out. You can go to RVmattress.com. They have a 120-night sleep guarantee too. So if you want to try out one of the mattresses and you don't like it, they will arrange to ship it back and get you a different one or work with you. You can use the code NOOrdinaryPath and get 20% off at any time.
What do you think?
I'm done filming. You can go ahead and do the rest.
The next thing I want to talk about inside, and the final one, is the fact not only that we have 3 ACs, which is amazing, and I mean, keeping it cool is awesome. However, it's the fact that they're so compartmentalized that you can run one and not the others, and you can have AC going in the back in the toy hauler section, and that door closes completely. There's no gaps on that door. So you can run the AC back there and then have the windows open in the rest of the rig, or vice versa.
It's really nice because we can run the 2 on the far sides and not the middle one, or we can run the middle one if we wanted not the 2, or any combination of all 3 of them, including all 3 at once. It does depend on whether or not we're hooked into a 50 amp circuit versus a 30 amp, because with the 30 amp, it's a little tougher to kind of run them all. It draws a lot of power.
Yeah, it does.
But overall, that is a wonderful feature that we really appreciate.
Moving on to the final 2 items. These are the 2 things that we were the most surprised that we do not utilize as much as we thought we would.
We were really surprised at the fact that we are not utilizing our outside tent. It's our big clam from Cabela's that we have. We love it. Make no mistake about that. In Phoenix, we used it all the time. We were always outside in it, and it is set up currently in the spot that we're in right now, but we're not utilizing it. And we think it's because there's just so much space
we
inside
have so much
of the
room
trailer.
Inside. There's no reason for us to come outside and work. In Wendy, we used to have a workspace out there. We would go work out outside. Well, we should probably work out.
We should probably.
And now we have so much space inside our toy hauler, which is awesome. Everyone has a workspace and a table to sit at inside.
Yeah,
so we're not encouraged to go out into the tent. Although, I mean, as the weather gets cooler, I suspect we'll come out a little bit more often. It's been warm.
Yeah.
The second thing that we don't utilize as much as we thought we would is the back porch.
Yeah, the toy hauler porch, which was always like a huge selling point for me. Like I really looked forward to that. And I think maybe if we had a rig that had one of those side porches, we might utilize something like that more. But being the back, I think the reason we don't is because it is, you have to go through the kids' room essentially to get to it, and they have to raise their beds, and it just doesn't make a good in and out transition.
Which was one of our concerns when we were shopping for RVs. That was one of the things that Aaron actually got really upset about, was the fact that he did not want to have to move his personal space in order for other people to access the back porch, which is a legitimate concern.
Yeah. Now we have made it as best as we can so that they don't have to do that, and it is pretty minimal as terms of like where all their stuff is located. But it's still raise and lower the beds in order to get to the back of it. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons. The other reason right now that we don't have it open is because there's trees in the back end. We can't lower it.
Right. We are so long up here in the Northeast, it's hard to find some longer campsites. So the current place that we're in and where we will be for the rest of this contract, there are trees behind us. So we won't be able to utilize it. And the thing is I think that we will enjoy that back deck more when we're on the west side and when we're in areas that have a lot more space and availability. We want to know, what is your favorite thing about your RV?
Oh yeah.
I'm curious to know what your favorite feature is.
Or maybe even also some things that you thought you were going to really love and ended up not using like you thought you were going to.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below.
Appreciate you being here, being part of this journey with us. It is a fun and wild adventure, to say the least. If you're new, let us know by leaving a comment below, and of course hit that subscribe button. Leave the thumbs up on the video. That really does help the analytics, and we really do appreciate that from you guys. In the meantime, thanks again, and we'll see you out there.
Well, I know you guys are waiting for an RV tour. I know it. I know you keep asking me, can I see the inside of your RV? Yeah, you can see it, but right now this is real talk, and it is not very clean currently.
Well, it's still not 100% like decorated and put together either.
Yeah, the truth is that we've been waiting on a paycheck from the new contract, and it came through, and I was like, I'm ordering on Amazon. So
I had to feed my wife's addiction.
Yes, yes. So I ordered a whole bunch of stuff to organize the kids' bedroom, and that is why we haven't done a tour yet, because I really want to finish their garage and make it more comfortable for them, and I want you to see that as part of the tour. So that is coming probably in the next couple of weeks.